Hey YouTube, it's Salvo, bringing you my first video since January 23rd of 2017. It's been over a year since I've uploaded to this channel, and a lot has happened since then. Today, I'm just going to be talking to you guys about what's been happening as of late, and just giving everybody a general update, personally and as far as the channel is concerned. Some of the topics I'm going to be going over are why I had such a long gap between uploads, some of my feelings about the current Call of Duty World War II, some of my feelings about the next one, Black Ops 4, some new ideas as far as videos are concerned, and some possibilities, as in like there are ideas that I have, I'm not quite sure how to make them work yet. Just hopping into the first thing I wanted to talk about, why I was gone. Okay, so after my last upload, my Elgato, like not the actual hardware Elgato, but the software, for some reason when it's having some issues with recording, like I could only record for 5 minutes and then it would crash. I spoke to the Elgato like software help people, and they couldn't really help me figure out. We spent a couple hours on it just on the phone, me with this other guy. He was pretty helpful. It's not really his fault that anything went wrong. He tried his best to help, you know, just doing his job. But anyways, after that, I kind of lost a lot of the drive. I was thinking about buying it, just straight up buying a new one, but then you know, just life got in the way. I was in school, I had 2 sports, I play this game competitively, so a lot of practice and stuff got in the way, and it just, you know, sort of kept me from uploading. Now over a year has passed. Has it? Yeah, over a year has passed, well over, and I'm uploading again now. I feel the drive to. I want to. I enjoy it. I've always enjoyed editing, but it was a matter of like playing the game and getting content that was like, the editing wasn't ever the issue, it was getting the content, and also the daily uploads. And that's one of the next topics I wanted to get into, was my new philosophy, you can say, on how I'm going to be making my videos. I'm going to be going for more quality over quantity. Now I know that's like a basic thing that you hear on everything, when people are like, when you upload, go for quality, trust me, it's better. And I understood that, and I had that in the back of my mind, but also something that was in my mind was I needed practice on editing videos and getting, you know, videos efficiently made. So I figured if I was forcing myself to upload every single day, if I had a quality standard to go along with that, then it would force myself to become efficient and good with my editing skills, when in reality that just didn't happen. It just stressed me out and made the videos lack in quality. So now, instead of trying to upload daily, I'm going to start out with just like once a week and just focus on making that video and getting happy with the quality of that one video. So the next topic I'm going to be going on is how I personally feel about the current game, Call of Duty World War II, and just like sort of my thoughts on it and how it's been, and if I'm enjoying it and stuff like that. So as far as this game's concerned, I've not really enjoyed it too much, which was partially why I haven't been uploading a lot of it, or any of it really. The best thing about it is competitive, playing competitively, playing ranked play, playing game battles, leagues, stuff like that. I actually joined my first organization in this game, Aspire Gaming, still currently playing under them, and it's been a blast, like, of an experience, but I wish this move would have happened earlier in like Black Ops 4, or not Black Ops 3. This is not a great game in my opinion. It was launched incomplete, and I think that really hurt, just like my first impression of it. And then also, like, they completely reworked their game pretty much halfway through and like fixed all of the issues, but it was kind of late. It's like a bait. You think, you know, it's boots on the ground. You're like, yes, we're going back to like this fast-paced but not like jetpacky game, or I can have fun on Call of Duty again. No, it's a total bait. It's the exact opposite. Every map is just littered with head glitches. Every gunfight you take is on head glitches, and I think that was the worst way they could have gone about trying to make this game more competitive. And that sort of leads me into my feelings about Black Ops 4 and sort of Call of Duty as a whole, if I'm being honest. I think in order for this game to survive, they have to stop worrying about the casual community as much. I still haven't even played the second DLC. I have the season pass. I can download it, I just haven't. It's not competitive maps. And like I said before, the competitive is really all I have fun with in this game. If I do play pubs, it's, as you see in the gameplay behind you, which by the way is a pretty fast paced, I'd say, like 95 kill gameplay or something like that. I think I did alright in it, you know, it's like a 2 KD, nothing like super insane, but you know, it's something in the background. Anyways, back to the topic. I think they need to stop worrying about the casual experience so much, because if you think about these super successful esports games such as like League of Legends, Dota, CSGO, those games have a really high skill gap. First off, super high skill gap, and second off, they don't really focus too much on the casual side of their game. Like, they use that as more of just an introduction into the competitiveness of it. If you don't play ranked in CS, like everybody plays ranked in CSGO, or whatever it's called in that, where you don't really play casual too much in that game because they've made the focus competitive. And look, it's still going. All right, that's a decent. It's not super old and super outdated and stuff like that, but it's got a decent lifespan. And games such as that, League of Legends, you know, it has so many characters in it. It's a finished game, but at the same time, it's focused on the competitive aspect. It's not focused on this casual aspect that Call of Duty keeps trying to push for. Another issue is that Call of Duty releases a game every single year. These other games, they're not releasing a game every single year, or these other companies, I guess, like CSGO, because they don't have to. Their game has longevity because it's a good game. Call of Duty, it could be like that, and I think they're moving in the right direction with Black Ops 4. I think they are, excuse the knuckle pop, but I think they're, the way that they've engineered the game, at least based off the gameplay I've seen with the extra health, they're moving towards a more tactical, where you have to think about what you're doing a lot more. And I understand that drives away a lot of the people who love the game just to pick it up and be able to do well without really trying too hard, because Call of Duty, it's an easy game in the public eye. But I think that's what hurts it, and I think that's what has caused a slow trending decline, and as of recently, fast trending decline of the game's popularity. You can argue statistics all you want, but in sales don't necessarily reciprocate public opinion, and I think that World War II is not, and as well, I'm kind of chopping up my sentence here, but it's less about sales and how long you play the game. There's people who bought the game, played it for a week, and put it down, so that sale is basically null and void, but they're still counting it, right? So I think they are making right moves in Black Ops 4. Obviously I haven't played the game yet, but I think it's going towards the right direction. Alright, and hopping into my next little topic here that I want to talk about, next update, is some video ideas for the future. One of which is breaking down professional matches and sort of just like digesting it and seeing like, hey, what are they doing? Why are they doing this? Not only will it be beneficial to me as a player to look at that and, you know, force myself to analyze it, but I think it could be helpful to the community to sort of get like a pool of people who are all just trying to learn and get better together into one community. I think that will help the competitive scene, and it'll also help because like there'll be a set community of people. Obviously I'm not popular but on YouTube, but if I do get to that point, then it'll be easy to connect with other people who have the same goals and aspirations as you. So I think that's a really good idea, and I want to look into that more. And then my next couple ideas were just sort of like simple, like one-off type videos, not like major series or anything, just like in-game challenges, and maybe like some montages here and there, not necessarily sniping, but maybe some sniping and maybe some competitive, and maybe, you know, some random stuff here and there that maybe is not like your typical type of montage. I think that could be enjoyable, bring something different to the table. And then the last one, it could be a series or it could not. We could make like a particular series where it's like, hey, alright, we're gonna go in with our 4-man in ranked play and we're just gonna grind, we're gonna get top 10 and something like that. Or we could just have like random ranked play games here and there, ones where I do well, ones where I rage, you know, whatever people find enjoyable. That's pretty much all the updates I had to give. Just to summarize, I was gone for a very long time for a combination of things, one of which Elgato breaking, some other things just me not enjoying the game as much and not having as much of a focus on YouTube and more of just like competitiveness in the game. I don't really like World War II, but I think Black Ops 4 is moving in the right directions. I'm going to be trying to make more quality content over the amount of content that I do put on this channel, and a couple new video ideas that I have back in my mind may be appearing soon. But as this gameplay wraps up, guys, it has been Salvo, and I'll see you next time.